Oh my gosh, I'm out of practice, guys. Hello, so today I thought I would do a chit chat, get ready with me. I know I've been doing those like a ton lately, but I just have a lot to chat to you guys about. So I want to tell you guys all about my birth story, the way I had my baby, everything that went down that day. It's been a long time since I have uploaded a video. I'm just getting used to motherhood, to be honest, but I'm really excited to try out some new makeup. I forgot to say that I am trying out some new makeup. I haven't done a full face of makeup in quite some time. Actually, okay, I did the other day, but this is probably the fourth time I've worn makeup since I had him on February 4th, all right? So it's been a long time, and it is now April 2nd. Wow, he's gonna be 2 months old soon, but hopefully I'll get this video up soon. But anyway, if you're new here, I hope you'll subscribe, and let's get into this video. So like I said, I'm trying out some new makeup, some drugstore, some higher end, some indie brands. I'm so excited. Oh my god, there's a few things I'm so excited to try out. It's just been so long since I've sat down and played with new makeup. I'm so excited. So I do have some new brow products, or a new brow product to try out. Oh wait, this is not a brow product. Yeah, I just realized I don't have a new brow product to try out, so let me just go ahead and do my brows like normal, and I'll be right back. I knew I had a brow product, but it's okay. We're gonna try it out anyway, even though my lids are already primed. I already put on a brow gel, but let's try it anyway. This is the Stay Put Brow Wax from Milani. Now, it does have like a white tint. I wonder if this is something you're supposed to do before you put on your brows. Oh wow, it actually does feel really nice. It feels like it's gonna keep everything nice and secure. I did use my Patrick Ta brow wax. I don't love that it's white, but it does kind of go away. It makes me wonder if this would be good before brows, but it does give them a nice like shape, and it feels like they're gonna be held in place very nicely. I didn't really try it the way I should have, but I have high hopes for it. We're gonna move on to eyes, and I promise I'm gonna start the story soon, but I got the Adept Cosmetics mystery box. This came out in January, I think. I remember I ordered it before I had the baby, so it's been a long time. I gotta say I'm a little upset with this mystery box, I'm not gonna lie. Not upset, disappointed. So it came with a bunch of multi-chrome liners, which by the way, I don't think is a great thing. Like literally the entire collection, there's a hair in here. I don't think that's a great idea. Like a lot of people don't need 58 multi-chrome liners, you know what I mean? So I mean, it's nice to have a few, and honestly, don't love the packaging. You can't tell which color is which. I would have to open it to see, and I don't really want to open them until I know I'm going to use that exact liner like all the way through, because these will dry out super easily, you know, because they're liquid liners. I don't know, but it did come with this palette. This is the La Cienega palette, and I mean, it does look pretty nice. Not totally my vibes, but we'll go with it, right? We'll go with it. This is my first time trying Adept, and honestly, I should have known better, and I should have just bought something that I knew I was gonna love instead of a mystery box. I like doing mystery boxes when I don't have a lot from the brand, so I like have a taste for what they're all about, you know what I mean? I had high hopes for this. That's all I'm gonna say. Let me open this, and I'll be right back. I love that it's very cool toned. I love that you get a couple of, I think, yeah, this is a multi-chrome. The rest are maybe, oh, that's a multi-chrome too. That's really pretty. Okay, let's go ahead and swatch some. That is gorgeous. Like I said, I've never tried this formula. That is stunning. Let's swatch some of the mattes. Ooh, they're creamy and buttery, but they're like kind of hard, which is my favorite type of matte formula. I'm not gonna lie. So far, I really do like the formula. Yay. So let's start with Sepulveda Boulevard. I'm gonna do kind of like a natural look with a multi-chrome. I was induced, and I want to give you guys the full tea on my induction. It was a positive induction experience, let me just say. I was in labor for 36 hours though, so he was not ready to come out, but I had to be induced because I had gestational diabetes. They were going to induce me between 30 and 39 weeks. I was induced at 38 weeks and 5 days. I didn't have him until 39 weeks though. That's how long I was in labor. This is a little darker than I was going for, but whatever. We'll build this up and then we'll go lighter in the crease. Let's go in with Dull Air. Speaking of, have you seen the show Bel Air? It's the spinoff of Fresh Prince. Honestly, so good. I know we're all not fans of Will Smith at the moment, but it's okay. Anyway, they actually asked me what date like I wanted, and I was like, I really want to have him on February 3rd if I can. I wanted to wait as long as possible before 39 weeks. February 3rd happened to be that date, and I thought it was going to be so cool. I was like, 2323, it's going to be so cool. The 2nd was Thursday. I went out on the 2nd. They asked me to go in at 4 p.m. We went in at that time. They actually didn't have a bed for us, so we had to wait until 6 p.m. when they finally had a bed for us. And then they started me on Crototec. I think it's Crototec. It's something to ripen your cervix. I was 1 centimeter dilated and 50% effaced at my doctor's appointment a couple of days before that. When they checked my cervix, when I first got to the hospital to be induced, I was at the same exact stage of life. So Yeah, let's go in with Santa Monica Boulevard now. I'm so excited for this one. It's so pretty. It's got like a rose gold. Let's spray the brush. This is very, very crumbly. It's my favorite type of formula for a metallic like this, so I'm not mad about it, but it's gonna get everywhere, so. Oh my god, look how pretty that is. So freaking pretty. I'm gonna go in with Baldwin Hills, by the way. Deepen this out. I feel like the lid shade's very dark, so I need to deepen out the crease too. It wasn't working, to be honest, so I was on that drug for a very long time. It's like a pill. It dissolves in your mouth. They gave it to me, I think, every 4 hours. Honestly, at this point, a lot of the details are very fuzzy. To be honest, a lot of the details were fuzzy the day after, because like, you're in that bubble. I honestly did not remember half the things. Apparently, I was talking in my sleep at one point. I said something about putting the couch outside. Did you put the couch outside? I asked my husband. He was like, what the hell are you talking about, girl? Like, you okay? Yeah, everything's meshing together in this look. I'm not loving it, to be quite honest, but we're just gonna go with it. I'm just gonna blend some things out. Hopefully salvage this. This is not my favorite so far. Color choice wise, I don't mind the formula. It's actually very nice and the colors are pretty, just not together. I wanted more of a contrast, but I don't think I could save it at this point. Let's go in with some liner. This is from Milani. This is the Stay Put Infinite Liquid Liner. This is a brush dip. You know what? I'm not gonna be able to talk when I do this, so hold on. Oh god, it's gooey. Ew. Why is it gooey? It got on my lashes. Oh my gosh, I'm out of practice, guys. Okay, I don't love this like at all. First of all, it's not completely matte. The brush is so stiff, but that actually makes it really precise to do. So it gives a precise application, but the brush hurts. Like it literally hurts. It also is very gooey, very strange. It almost reminds me of that Moxie Lash eyeliner that you use with the magnetic lashes. It's gooey and sticky, and I feel like I could stick a lash on here without even using lash glue. That's how disgusting it feels. Ew. I almost want to throw this tube away and take this off right now. It is, no, don't buy this. This is horrible. I'm gonna go in with my Cali Ray So Blown primer. I have a new foundation test out, so I'm not testing out a primer. Back to the story. I didn't get the epidural until around 2 p.m. on February 3rd, because that's when I couldn't take it anymore, and they were like, yeah, you can get the epidural whenever you want. And I was like, oh, I thought I had to wait until I was a certain amount dilated or something. And I think when I got it, I was still 2 centimeters or 3 maybe. No, I never was 3. I was 2.5. I went from 2.5 to 4 to 6 to 9 and then 10. It was such a long time. I was dealing with the pain, to be honest. I feel like I could have not gotten the epidural. Like it wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be for some reason. But I was like, you know what? There's no point in being uncomfortable. I'm still only 2 centimeters dilated. I gotta do something about this pain, okay? For foundation, we have the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Foundation. This is the reformulated one. I used to love this one, so I'm excited for this. This is a medium coverage liquid foundation that offers a skin-like finish, precise color match. It's oil-free, fragrance-free, non-comedogenic. I have the shade N2, which is light neutral. Let's try this out. I've been doing like less and less foundation. I don't know. I haven't really been wearing makeup much, to be honest. Anywho, I got the epidural. I think it was around 2 p.m. The epidural wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be either. Like everyone's like, oh, there's a needle in your spine and like whatever. Honestly, the whole process, I was in so much pain already that I didn't even notice the needle going in, as in like the needle where they numb you first. I'm sure I would have noticed the actual needle if they didn't numb me. My labor and delivery nurses, I had, I think 4 of them by the time I gave birth. They were all so amazing. It takes a type of person to be a labor and delivery nurse. Like you have to have that personality. You have to be personable. You have to like have empathy. You know, they were great. So that labor and delivery nurse, she, at first I wasn't too fond of her because she kind of like left me for hours. Now that I'm remembering, I'm pretty sure I got the Pitocin before I got the epidural, and now I'm thinking I got the Pitocin at 2, the epidural at 4. That sounds about right. Anyway, that labor and delivery nurse, they could have started me on Pitocin sooner, but she didn't check on me for hours. So my hubby was kind of mad. He was like, are you telling me that this would have been further along had you come and checked on her? I started the Pitocin, and then it kind of started, you know, progressing a little bit more. I have to say, postpartum skin, not my favorite. I'll take pregnancy skin, okay? My skin looks so good when I was pregnant. I haven't had that postpartum hair loss yet. Knock on wood, I hope I never do. I'm not too fond of this foundation either. I think it's looking a little cakey, a little dry. My skin is very, very dry postpartum. I mean, it's always been dry. Anyway, I'm gonna go in with the Urban Decay Stay Naked Quickie concealer. I have been wanting to try this for so long. I bought this when it launched, actually, so it's been sitting here for a long time. I will say this is the hardest tube of concealer I've ever had to open, and I'm not using this floofy thing, by the way. That's stupid. Don't use it. Like, just use your sponge or whatever. It took me like a day to open this. Like, I had to put on rubber gloves because you know that rubber gives you traction. It's ridiculous. Anyway, I have the shade. What shade do I have? 20NN, I think. Let's just kind of see. Really full coverage. It's waterproof, lightweight, full coverage, natural skin-like finish. That's what I was looking for. This is like a lot of product, and this applicator is huge, but let's go ahead and try it. I'm gonna put a little bit here and here. I am loving how this is blending out though. Back to the story. They could have come sooner for the Pitocin. I was already effaced as much as I could have been. So I started Pitocin, then I got the epidural, and once I got the epidural, I was able to sleep. Thank God. I did not sleep very much at all. Though I will say the pain wasn't horrible. It really was not horrible. Let's try out this Milk makeup. This is the Sculpt stick. So I love the bronzer stick, so I'm excited to see how this looks. It's a contour stick. I will say I thought I was buying the full size. This was like 20 something dollars. I guess the full size would be bigger. I don't know that there is a full size. I've looked everywhere. I'm like, I thought I got the full size. I want to return this for the full size. This is tiny. Let's go ahead and just apply that directly. It's not too cool tone. I actually think it's more neutral than anything. It's definitely more cool tone than the bronzer stick. I love the formula. So yeah, I was just laboring. By the way, the entire time I was laboring, we were watching Star Wars. We were just chilling. My hubby slept so well. So jelly. I like literally didn't sleep like at all. I don't know, but I love the hospital. I love my doctors. I love my labor and delivery nurses. Everything went really, really well. I'm so like grateful for the experience I had because it really wasn't bad at all. It was just a long time. My mom came in from out of town and she was staying with us. She stayed at the house with my mother-in-law. Yeah, they were just waiting for things to happen. I kind of wanted my mom in the room, but my hubby and I decided that it was like a moment we wanted to share together only, and I'm glad. I'm really liking the way this looks. Okay, I've also got this Milani Cheek Kiss Liquid Blush Highlight. I'm gonna move on to powder products after this, so I want to try this. I'm not sure if this is a blush or a highlight. It's confusing. I think it is definitely a hybrid. So we're gonna go ahead and just apply this like right here where you would, yeah, this is definitely more of a highlight. It's pretty though. It gives a nice glow. It does look a little drying. I would definitely use this as a highlight. It's a little dark for like a normal highlight, but I don't mind it. It's pretty. I don't mind it. Okay, let me set my under eyes with my favorite powder. This is from Fenty Beauty. This has lasted forever. The freaking lettering is coming off. There's a lot of product in here. But this is in the shade Butter. I'm just gonna like take my puff and just kind of like bake under the eyes. Press it in. The concealer is also looking a little drying. I don't know, my skin might just not like natural looking products anymore. Okay, I've got the Sephora, what is this called? Micro Smooth Multitask Baked Face Powder. We're gonna go ahead and just kind of set our entire face. I've been loving doing this because it really does make my makeup last longer, first of all, and it just gives a more like smooth appearance to my face. Anyway, back to my story. I finally was 10 centimeters dilated around midnight. So I started pushing with my labor and delivery nurse. I'm gonna go in with some powder bronzer. This is from Haus Labs. It's my favorite. This is not new. Like, this is one of my favorite products for sure. And I just want to like, I don't know, bronze up the skin a little bit. So we started pushing, and then I was finally like, it was happening. My doctor came in and my baby was born at 2:47. So I did around 2 hours of pushing. It was a little after midnight when I was 10 centimeters, I think. And I was so bummed because again, like I wanted him to be born on the 3rd. It's such a stupid like thing to be bummed about. I know it's like really stupid. I had like a little small tear. I got a couple of stitches. Honestly, didn't even notice them. Postpartum, it wasn't that bad. I mean, it was pain. There was pain and like, yeah, definitely take your stool softeners. Because that was not fun, but other than that, like it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be in general, and I had a very positive induction experience. I'd do it again in a heartbeat. All right, I do have a powder blush to try out. This is from Haus Labs. This is the Color Fuse blush. I got the shade Watermelon Bliss. Listen, when she was coming out with these and I saw this shade, I was like, you're mine. You have to be mine. Like, this is so freaking stunning. I love the packaging. I love the color. You might be like, you're crazy. Like, that color is intense. It's crazy. Let's watch it. This is gonna be my blush of the summer, man. That is stunning. Okay, we're gonna take a very light hand. This is the Sonia G Chic Pro brush I got in my Beautylish bag, which by the way, I filmed that video. I just never uploaded it, which is so unfortunate. Okay, I need a little bit more. Give me a little bit more. I really like this brush for blush though. Whoa, on camera it looks like way more intense than it does in person. Whoa. Weirdly don't have a new highlighter to try out, so we're going in with this Pat McGrath one. This was limited edition. This brush is probably too big, my bad. This is not the brush I normally use. I'm loving the way my cheeks look for the most part. The foundation's like not my favorite. I don't know what it is. Okay, let's do the lower lash line. I'm gonna go with the same, honestly, the same exact shades. So yeah, I've been breastfeeding. At first, I could not get it down. We had formula. I had to see a lactation specialist, which by the way, if you're having trouble with that, recommend to go see because she helped me so much. Literally, I was able to breastfeed like the day after. Like we got it down like in a day. It's been going well. We give bottles at night, and yeah, he's just such a cute little chicken nugget. I love him so much, and I'm so happy that he was healthy. I have the worst anxiety though, like literally postpartum anxiety, nothing compared to normal anxiety. I've always struggled with anxiety. It's hard now with the baby because I'm like, everything I do, am I screwing him up? Is he gonna need therapy when he's older? Like, what am I doing wrong? Like, he has his days where he's very fussy, and I think that I'm a crappy mom and I don't know what to do, and it sucks, but I have to remind myself that he's just a baby and he cries to express himself, not because I'm doing something wrong. Every time he cries, I'm like, oh my god, something's wrong with him. Like, what do I do? Freak out. My hubby travels so much now for work that's like another thing. I'm gonna take Inglewood, the inner corner. None of these are like light enough, really. I don't love a matte inner corner, I'm not gonna lie. Let's take Wilshire instead. That seems to be a little lighter. This palette is not my favorite color story at all. Yeah, I don't like any of those. Let's take Manhattan Beach. Yeah, give it a little sparkle. It's another duochrome, but if you like loosely do it, it doesn't look like it clashes with the other one, you know? We're gonna try out this Milani highly rated lash extension tubing mascara. I love a good tubing mascara. That's one that you have to wash off with water and it comes off in like little tubes. It's amazing. My hair is doing something funky here. This is what the applicator looks like. Oh, it reminds me of the Benefit. Let me curl my lashes real quick. Anywho, my mom was here from the February 1st to the 19th, so she was here for a long time. She was helping out so much, but I'm getting this down. I love being a mom. I love my baby so much. I'm so grateful that everything went okay. I don't love this mascara either. It's not giving much length at all. I'm not sure what it's supposed to do. I don't feel like looking it up. Milani is kind of disappointing today, and they're one of my favorite drugstore brands. So that's my story. Let me know if you guys have any positive induction stories, because everyone's like always scaring people on the internet. I was scared every time I saw like a TikTok. Honestly, I had to go on my keywords for TikTok and hide the words stillbirth, SIDS, and induction in general, because I just didn't want to hear people's like negative induction stories. But like, people are just so negative all the time. I know like people suffer losses and it's scary and you want to like post about it to bring awareness, but that did not help me at all. I'm gonna put on some lashes, but let's do lips first. I just feel like doing lips. I had this new lip product I wanted to try out. You know what? Hold on, I have another one. Let's go with the Makeup by Mario. This is the Ultra Suede Sculpting Lip Pencil in Smoky Pink. I think this will match. I need to sharpen it. The biggest struggle I'm having right now is trying to find a balance for work and taking care of the baby, making sure he has what he needs and like everything. And then like makeup, because this is fun. This is also my job. Like, it's not like I do this for fun. Like, I do make money off of social media, but I also have a business, a digital marketing business, if you didn't know. It's been hard because I'm really trying to focus on the business and growing the business. I really want to scale this year. And then I'm going to go in with the Wander Lip Retreat Oil. Honestly, I have no idea where this came from, but this is in the shade Skinny Dip. It's a nice like nude. I have no idea where this came from. I love the applicator though. And it honestly feels like a gloss, not like an oil, but whatever. This is a little more warm tone than I was going for, but it is what it is. Okay, we're gonna go in with these lashes from Milani. These are in the style Luminoso. That's like their thing, isn't it? This is what they look like. Let's trim them a little bit. They definitely need to be trimmed. But overall, postpartum is great. I love having my baby. Everything's lovely. I'm not trying to paint this picture like everything's perfect. I love the style. They're not like super crazy intense lashes. And they feel very sturdy. Like they're gonna last quite a few uses. I'm hoping that I come up with like a bit more of a routine so I can actually feel like myself every day and like get ready for the day, and then, you know, have dedicated hours where I work. But honestly, the schedule is so different from day to day with the baby. Like some days he wakes up once in the middle of the night, sometimes he doesn't, which is amazing. Like, okay, I'm not complaining about that. We're also starting to transition him into the crib for naps during the day, and he's been doing well with that. I love my baby so much. What's also crazy is that I can't just go anywhere I want at any time anymore, so I like have to get used to making sure my hubby's home or like available to stay home when I have like appointments or anything like that. That's been kind of a change. I'm just used to, oh, I'm gonna go get my nails done today, bye. And then I just go, you know what I mean? So that's been interesting too. Okay, so this is the final look. I'm not mad about this final look. I feel like there are some things that I just didn't love. Don't love the eyeshadow look itself. The formula is fine. I can't wait to play with the palette a little more. The palette's not my favorite color story whatsoever, but it is what it is. My least favorite product out of everything I tried was the liner. I'm like literally just gonna dump it in the garbage. Like, it is horrible. I like the lashes though. It's really nice. The brow wax seems nice. My brows seem pretty sturdy. The mascara also not my favorite. I like the foundation, the way it's set, everything. I'm not sure if it's the powder. I'll have to try it with like other primers and powders. The concealer's okay. It does look a little drying. I have to play with it a little bit more. And I love the blush color. The blush color is my favorite thing ever. I cannot wait to rock this in the summer. I honestly can't wait for summer. The contour stick, beautiful. I wish it was a bigger size, but whatever. I like the lip oil. It doesn't feel like an oil though. It feels like a gloss. It's a little thick like a gloss. I like the powder. I'm gonna keep trying that powder, but yeah, this wasn't my favorite look that I've ever done. In the end, like, it came together, I guess. It doesn't look horrible. Like, I'm gonna wear this look for the rest of the day and it's fine. But yeah, that completes this video. Expect more videos moving forward. It's gonna happen, okay? I'm gonna have a video, I think, a couple of days after this one goes up, and then one after that. I've already filmed them. I just have to edit them, and that's the problem I'm having, just finding time to like sit down and do work. But yeah, that completes this video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and hopefully I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye. Hold up. This should be taken off the shelves immediately. This should be illegal. What the hell is her name? Sonia? This is a Sonia G Cheek Pro Brush. Okay, so this is the final look. I'm kind of liking the way it turned. Okay, so this is the final look. Spot here. What is this? Hello? Hold on.